Hi, I'm Marisa Martinez, and I work for the Walt Disney Company. I have an exciting job doing marketing campaigns for Disney stores and shopdisney.com as part of the greater Walt Disney Company. Um, Walt Disney, the Walt Disney Company is an entertainment company, as most of you know, and the company creates all kinds of amazing content, films, TV shows, amazing characters that are a part of everyone's life in the US and across the world. So my role at my company is to do marketing campaigns for Disney Store and shopdisney.com. So I have an interesting job in that with marketing, my job is to communicate to our guests. So at Disney, we call any customers a guest. My job is to communicate out to our guests about exciting things that are happening at Disney Store and shopdisney.com. And those things can range from all different sorts of things. Since Disney Store is a retail store that you've probably been to in your malls or nearby your house somewhere, we often tell guests about new promotions, like if there's a sale on t-shirts or on toys. We also tell guests about fun events that take place in our store or events that take place online on our website. We have events for films like Raya and the Last Dragon is one that I recently worked on. I also worked on one for Onward. And I have an upcoming event I'm going to be working on for the new movie Cruella. So those are just some of the things that we do at Disney Store. We sell products to our guests. We also have fun and exciting events and entertainment for our guests because we're both a retail store and part of a big entertainment company. So that's what makes my job really fun. I work on creative ways to tell our guests about what's happening at Disney Store and at shopdisney.com, which is, I should explain, Shop Disney is the online version of Disney Store. So Disney stores you see in your malls, shopdisney.com is a way for you to shop with the Walt Disney Company online and place online orders. So I work on messaging and creative marketing pieces, like if you walk to a Disney store and you see a big window display in front, I work with our visual teams and our creative teams to come up with interesting visual marketing displays that will get guests excited and hopefully make them want to come in and shop in our store. I also work on email marketing. So if your parents get an email from Disney Store or Shop Disney, that came from my team. My email team comes up with new emails to send out to our guests every day. Also, I work on social media. So if your parents follow Shop Disney on Instagram or on Facebook, my team comes up with the messages and Instagram posts and all the captions that you see on those marketing channels. All of the things I described are marketing channels, from an in-store window display to an email to a social media post to the homepage of our website on shopdisney.com. All of those messages and all the creative that you see to bring those messages to life, that comes from my team. And as part of my job, I help organize those messages and help give the team direction on how to create them. In addition, I work with our studio partners at Walt Disney Studios and at Lucasfilms and at Marvel Studios, since the Walt Disney Company owns Disney Studios, Lucasfilms, and Marvel, and also Pixar. So I work with all of those studio partners when they have a new film campaign to help them bring their film campaign to life in our stores. So I'll use Raya and the Last Dragon as an example. For that film, the studios came up with the story of Raya and the Last Dragon, and they wanted to let everyone know when the film would be coming out on Disney Plus and in theaters. So my job was to help them inform guests about the upcoming film in a Disney store. So how do we let the guests know when they're shopping to buy Raya product that the film is also going to be coming out, or actually it already came out, But how do we let them know that the film is coming out so they know where they can go to watch it and what day to go see it and how to plan their weekend so they can make sure they watch Raya. So that's in a nutshell what I do. So now that you know what marketing is, now that you know how I do marketing for the Walt Disney Company, I'm just going to tell you a few ways, just a few steps on how I got to where I am. So first, I have a high school degree and a college degree in communications with a minor in marketing. So I studied communications, which is a huge part of marketing, and I also studied marketing in college to help me learn how to talk to people, how to write to people, and how to communicate to people in general. And that's super important if you want to pursue a career in marketing. Communication is key. Communication is everything, to be honest. So that's a great major that you could explore if you're interested in a job in marketing communications, or if you want to be really direct, you can do a marketing degree as well. And marketing is a little more business focused. It teaches you more about what it takes to market in all different kinds of industries, not just the entertainment industry or the retail industry, but the healthcare industry or any industry that you may want to work in or do marketing for. So other than having a college degree, a bachelor's degree, and my high school degree, of course, my high school diploma, that's really all you need in order to do marketing. More importantly, you really do need experience before you can get a great marketing job at a big company like Disney. So I did some internships when I was in college. I interned for a fashion company, I interned for a sports team, and that helped me get the experience that I needed to become qualified for a marketing job once I graduated college. So in those internships, I learned all about business. I learned about the ins and outs of what it takes to do marketing and communications for consumers, which is super important if you're going to be a consumer-facing marketer, and that's somebody who basically talks to people who want to buy things. So that experience doing those internships and working for real businesses, even though I wasn't paid for some of my internships, was awesome because then I was able to put those internships on my resume, and when I was applying to jobs, different employers could see that I had experience working in consumer-facing marketing jobs, and they knew that I would be ready to go and be a great asset to the company if they hired me to do marketing for them. Another really great piece of advice that I can give you, aside from having an internship and getting your degree, is to make sure that you use every opportunity as a networking opportunity. So even if you're just working a summer job, you never know who could be coming in as your customer to that summer job. It could be somebody who's the hiring manager at a big marketing company near you, or the hiring manager at another local internship that might become available. Make sure that you're always kind of making connections, introducing yourself, and meeting people as much as you can, because you never know when you get down the line and you're ready to start your career if those people that you met way back when could help connect you. They may know somebody or be able to provide you with a recommendation for a job that you really want. So network as much as you can. Meet new people. Be friendly. Be jovial. Make sure you tell people, kind of brag about yourself when you can, and let them know what you're interested in and things that you're good at. And the more you get to know more people, the bigger your network becomes. And one day when you're looking for a job, you might say, hey, that guy who walked into the ice cream shop I worked at for my summer job, I remember he was a recruiter at Disney. I should call him up and see if there's any jobs available, because all your network usually can come in handy, especially in marketing and communications jobs. So I'll close out. So those are my main tips, but I'll close out by just telling you some interesting stories about working at Disney. So it's really fun to work for an entertainment company. I have, as part of my job, because I work so closely with our studios, they invite me to movie premieres. So sometimes I get to go to movie premieres for new films. I went to one for Frozen 2. I went to one for Onward. I went to one for Finding Nemo 2. I've been to a ton of them, actually, probably 7 or 8 of them at this point. So I get to walk on the red carpet as a movie premiere guest. When I went to the one for the Lion King premiere a couple years back, I saw Beyonce on the red carpet. So it's really cool to be able to work closely with films and our film partners, and then to be able to go see the movie on the big screen with all the celebrities who are part of it. It's just a really special, and it's a fun perk of my job. So a perk is something that you get in addition to getting paid for your job. And at Disney, I get to go to film premieres because of the marketing work I do for various films. So with that, I'll close out, and just as to kind of spice it up here, these are my mini ears. These are one of the products that we sell at Disney Store and Shop Disney, and these are some of the products that I get to market on a daily basis. So just to bring it full circle, my job is really fun, and it can be difficult and challenging sometimes, but it's definitely worth it, especially when I get to wear these fun mini ears to Disneyland. All right, thanks so much for listening today. Thanks, everyone.